going on, everybody? Welcome to Dogtober. Halloween is coming soon. And so will I. What? Anyway, what's going on, everybody? It's Underdog Plays back with Surviving the Aftermath. I believe this is part 19. Last time, I was getting my butt kicked by all kinds of problems. We had low supply, low materials. We had no wood, no components, no medicine. Nobody wanted to work. I had to mess around with all kinds of numbers and things, and yeah, I feel like we got hit by a long winter too. I had I'm pretty sure based on my settings, it's between 1 and 5 days. That's how long a catastrophe can last. And I'm pretty sure I got hit by a 3-day winter, and then another 3-day winter, and then a magnetic storm, and then I got hit by a meteor storm, and then I got hit by a wave of depression in real life. So no, I'm just kidding. We're back at it. We'll see how it goes. We're just gonna play more and keep trying to survive. We did break my population record, but we have not passed my day record. So my current population is 259, and it is day 192. That should just be me going live. Or my phone turning itself back on. My phone battery is poopy, but it is an old phone, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Give me 1 second, hold on. Okay. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, we got some happiness, but it's not total happiness. Some people are complaining about restlessness. I think they just need to either work or sleep. One of the two. I'm not really sure how to fix restlessness. I think it means they have nothing to do. But they definitely do. They definitely have jobs and things that I need them to be doing, and they're definitely not doing that. They're not doing what I want them to be doing. This person's almost dead, but they should be headed back.
How may I help?
Okay, and then we have some quests and things. And you can go to the world map. We'll send everybody out. We'll get some stuff done today. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. I do have a good stockpile of wood, but I think I just ran out of everything else. Literally everything else just ran out. Because we are on a increased difficulty, and the difficulty has certainly been increased. I can tell you that. Okay. So I was making an extractor. Is this plastic? I think I need a plastic extractor. I thought I had one. But maybe I don't. This is a plastic extractor, but it's only 36% efficient, which is not great. That could be probably the worst extractor of all time. Why is that one so bad? We'll have to plan out another one. I know I don't have the supplies to build it, but at least tell me where my next... Oh, it's over here? Okay, that actually works for me. That works for me. Because that's not too far away from anything else. And that's just... I would just have to move this hunting group, but that's not a problem. At least we know what to do in the future. We don't have enough tools. We don't have enough nothing. We ain't got nothing. Let's see what my technology is doing real quick. Just to remind myself. Well, we should just finish this. Let's just finish the food tech tree, and then that way we're done forever. We'll just get that out of the way. Hey! Welcome to the stream. You haven't really missed anything. I just started. I'm just trying to get myself reorganized and plan for what we have to do today. I got these trades coming in about a day. Hey, Lucy! It's okay. It's about the friends you made along the way. What friends? You made friends in this game? I didn't make friends. Unless you... I guess you could say, these people are my friends right here. They're friendly. They like me. Mostly because I gave them the last bits of scrap that I had. You know? I reached in my pocket, I had a handful of lint and a couple buttons. And that was about it. We ain't got nothing. Okay. You sure you don't want me to decontaminate you? Are you sure? You're definitely contaminated. You don't need friends, you have resources. Okay, well, on that note, thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Cool. What am I supposed to have them do if I don't have anything? They won't do the basic things. They won't even do, like, the bare minimum. I've got too many problems that now I don't know what to do. I've just gotten so far into a hole. And I don't want to be in the hole anymore. Usually I enjoy spending time in a hole, but not in the game, okay? Let's be appropriate. It's Dogtober. We have to have good content. I can't be failing at video games. Now is not the time. It's Dogtober. Are you excited about Dogtober, Lucy? This is your first Dogtober. What's it like? Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying watching me suffer? Let's see what this guy... You don't know what Dogtober is? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Of course.
It's October, but with my content. It's all my streams in October. Dogtober. Now that we're back on a regular schedule, we got some big stuff this month. We got 2 huge events happening this month. The 21st Gotham Knights and the 31st Undercard Season 6. It's gonna be wild. Somebody's at the gate. And I don't have anything for you. So you better be bringing something for me. Do I even have room for new people? Not really.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Someone's gonna be homeless. Someone's gonna be homeless. Let's see. I've got requests for stuff, but nobody's making stuff. Where's that other factory thing? I gotta find that other factory. Where'd that go? Was I making parts over here? Did they stop? The sauna. Oh, here we go. It says they're at work. What is my consumption of parts? My consumption is like 109. So let's raise my production limit to like 150. See if that helps. Gotta be making more than I'm selling. Making more than I'm using. Lucy told me it was the fault of my numbers, my production numbers. Food's okay for now. What else has a production number? Yeah, we do have mealworms, right? What else can I do? What's my consumption of clothing? Oh boy, Project Tomorrow's happening too, I forgot about that. It says, none are breaking, yet I have 0. And these are all halted. What? You're in an alarm state? For what reason? Huh? There's like nothing wrong with that guy. He's like scared to death. Literally dying and scared. What do I do? Don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no freaking clue. Yeah, nobody's working over here either. Nobody's working here. These are always like halted, like people. Okay, they have the jobs, but they're always like away. They're always walking around not doing anything they need to be doing. And I don't understand. Like, I don't get it.
Reporting in.
It's been a problem all game long. What were you going to do? This quest?
Found something.
The hospitals in the wastelands were all abandoned in the years following the apocalypse.
We can share that information. I don't really need research. I honestly don't need any science or anything right now. We're end game. We've already researched everything I can pretty much research. And it hasn't really been helping me. My supplies are low and my workers decided to just take a long vacation. Like, I just have random stuff in these storages. Is that a problem? That's probably a problem. I don't know how to really fix that problem. Let's go down the line. Let's see. So yeah, let's start with the plastic situation. So for plastic, I have this extractor. And it's just like completely going 1 mile per hour. There's not really much I can do. And then for metal, Why are we consuming so much metal? I'm not even building anything. I mean, I am building this. I am building that one thing. This just needs fun boxes. No. Yeah, that's carrots. We got carrots over there. I think, is this one plastic? I think this one's plastic. Or metal. Not really sure. Well, it's got a magnet, so I'm assuming this one's metal. Is base metal... I'm assuming base metal is used for repairs too, right? And we just got hit by a meteor storm not too long ago. So, part of the problem might just be I've used so much to fix stuff. And my colony, like, is just huge now, and I just can't catch up to fixing things. But we got scrappers. I actually do have metal scrappers right now. Check trade. There's plastic here. What can I sell you? Let's sell like 100 fish, and then we'll see. I've got plenty of herbs. Got eggs. Woo! God bless me. There we go. When's the other trade gonna be done? It should be soon. 6 hours? Yeah, okay. Okay. And we do have tool shop, but then again, that requires metal, so that's another thing that's using the metal. Components are something I can make. Oh, this is totally fucked up.
We've made a new discovery.
This looks like it's like it got burnt down. We're only just now repairing it, but I probably don't even have the resources to repair this. Components are something I can make and buy easily. And concrete, I'm not really sure why that's at 0. Like, what? Concrete's usually only for like major construction projects. Right now, I'm only building like this thing right here. Which doesn't even require concrete, so I don't know. Everything else is paused. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is paused. This shouldn't be like stuck. Oh boy. It's give a shout out to my friend Lucy, who also plays this game. So if you want to maybe see somebody else much more intelligent and attractive give this game a go, go check out my friend Lucy. Lurking Lucy. Sometimes she's not even that. Sometimes she's not even lurking. Sometimes she's just here. We appreciate that. Thank you. You're hoping this one you started yesterday is going to last longer than 10 days? Okay, so Geekette has started playing this game, and her record is 10 days. But you know what? I feel like 10 days is the first milestone, really. 10 days in this game is a hurdle in itself. Why are you attacking me?
Truck screeches to a halt.
Yeah, I guess you can have some wood. Fine. Leave me alone. You're on your third save file. Well, when I started, I had like 2 or 3 failed runs. And this run has definitely not been smooth. And I don't feel like 100 of the things that have had, I don't feel 100% of the shit that's going on is my fault. Some of the production numbers might be my fault, but like some stuff that's happening, I literally just think the game's just being annoying. We got carrots over here. Okay, so that one was paused, which means this is the next one, and that requires concrete. Which needs this to start going. And I never see concrete for sale. I've seen plastic, wood, and even metal for sale, but I never see concrete for sale. Maybe because it's heavy, and they don't want to carry a concrete block around or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm just having bad luck. That's possible, too. The first 10 days in surviving the aftermath are literally just figuring out, first of all, what to do. Because usually, if it's a new playthrough, you just have to figure out what the hell to do. Second of all, then you have to figure out where to put things. You can't just place down buildings randomly. I know this kind of looks messy, but everything is kind of in a place where it needs to be. Like, my colony center is right near my gate. I have a guard tower right next to my gate for when the enemies come in, this is where they're gonna be, so I have guards patrolling this area. I've got all my basic, storages nearby, too. And then, I've got all my wood and stuff over here. I've got a medical center in the middle. I've got a food thing, like the mess hall or cookhouse or whatever, in the middle. And then all the houses are, next to each other. And then I have this, in the... this is all the farming area. And then I have a greenhouse area, which has been, expanded, because apparently I needed way more greenhouses than I thought I did. Never had so many greenhouses. And then over here is it's its own village over here now. But that was part of the plan, was to expand over here because this is where my water is. So I'm not going to explain what every building is and what it does, but everything is kind of where it needs to be for now. So it does require a little bit of planning. As long as you have your farms on fertile land and water nearby that's not super far away, I think you'll be okay. Because those are really important early on. Getting a farm in a place close to your gate early game is good. And getting a connection to water. Because that's like one of the first things you need in this game and in surviving Mars is water. And then at a certain point, water's not really ever going to be on your mind until you hit a heat wave or something like that, right? So it's like every step has a different hurdle to jump over. It's the best way I can explain it. I don't know what the limit of carrots is. I don't think like I'm gonna need a lot of carrots. Because we do have a good amount of food, but... These numbers are too high. These numbers are too dang high. Yeah, this is next. That just needs concrete. We need concrete in fun boxes right now, really badly.
Your orders? What do we have here?
As the vaccine...
We're making a vaccine, which I don't actually think is an in-game thing. It would be nice to be able to use a vaccine.
Can do.
Pick up this clothing. It's not going to cost me any damage. Why not pick it up? Why not? You know? Don't spend all your science points on food. Yeah, you do need a different balance. I mean, 1 or 2 food things early game is probably what you need, and then I think you gotta get to Frontier Outpost as soon as possible early game. Let me just look at my tech tree for an example, because based on settings and difficulty and things, some of these, your tech tree might be different than my tech tree, so don't like look at this to see where stuff is, because ours will be completely different. This is just based on difficulties and stuff like that. But most of the early ones are early for a reason, because the game has a certain progression. Like, you've got a hunting crew, you need that early game, because that's how you get food, and then farming. So you should probably go hunting, then farming, and then you can worry about fish and stuff like that after. But those are like the 2 that are really important to get. And then metal scrapping. You want metal scrapping really early on, because that's for advanced building, and you can use it for trade later if you get a lot of metal. And then for early game, Guardians and Outposts. Guardians and Outposts. Once you get to that Frontier Outposts, that's like you're over it. You know? You're over getting your own resources all the time from like just piles of scrap. You won't really have to do that anymore. I wonder if I could pick up this car and then... I don't have a garage, so I actually can't sell it. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could sell it, but I can't.
Sorry, can't do that.
This guy just got back. I'll send him out. He's a fighter. Most of my specialists are fighters, which makes all my collecting a little bit slower than I'd like it to be. We're doing a basic tent right now, because I don't think I have the supplies to make like a house in the game. 4 people are homeless. And there's definitely no way I can get more people today. We're at 265 population. And most of the people are infected anyway, so we could probably accept a couple losses. I'd hate to say that, but it's true. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice for the greater good. I want to check on my wood collectors, because they keep chopping down wood and then I have to move them constantly. It's annoying. They're doing okay. They're doing okay. There we go. Get that concrete, boys. All that concrete's gotta go over here. Do I have a storage over here somewhere? Should. Remember if I well, this storage is here. Can I request concrete? Oh. Am I glowing? Well, you're about to be frozen. We're getting hit by another winter storm soon, which is probably the worst thing that could have happened to me at this moment right now.
All cleaned up.
Because the game hates me. Well, there's science there. I don't need the tech points.
Check.
Let's go up there.
What's up?
I don't know if there's tools anywhere on the map. We do need tools. They're way up there. You want to go all the way up there? That's a long adventure. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll, dude. Oh, jeez. Why are these so expensive right now? What's the deal with the price on this, bro? Inflation gone wacky. You have outposts and you're just building them now? Well, you only need this thing. You only need one of these. Peek it. And then you create a settler from there. It's called the Outpost Depot. You only need one. And then don't waste all your specialists, because you gotta have somebody doing something for you, whether it's a quest or collection of goods. Don't use everybody. That's not good either. Like, having endless supplies are nice, but it's only gonna amount to like 1 or 2 a day anyway. You know what I mean? It's not like I have a couple, I'll show you. I have a couple out here. Like right here, I have one for guns, but it is 1 every 12 hours. I have fun boxes. 1 every 12 hours. I have tech points 30 and another 30. That was good for me early game, because you do need technology early game. But at this point, these aren't helping me at all. And then I have rare metals, which I'm converting to components and using for trades sometimes. And then I have the engineer outpost as well for the main quest. but that you don't have to worry about that for quite a while. So, yeah, like I have some stuff. It's just not. It's not like enough to live off of for the things that I really, really need. Yeah, and all that stuff is randomized too. You don't know what's gonna be where until you uncover the sector. And then you can only have like one. You can only have one outpost per territory in the game. That's just a rule. So you kind of have to decide. I might actually get rid of one of these up here and try to maybe. I don't know if I can get rid of it. Should be able to. Should be able to get rid of this and then get. I'd rather have the fun boxes than the science at this point in the game. I could do that today. Because I don't need to unlock anything really at this point. For an end game, I just need this to be powered. This is for emergency water, so I don't need that right this second. This just needs concrete. We got water planned for the future. That's not going to help me during the winter anyway. Should tell me who's homeless on this list. I've got 264 people with homes, and one guy is like not happy. One guy's got nowhere to be. That's okay. I have tents. It's cool. Worst case scenario, just sleep in a tent. Just sleep in a tent. You'll be okay. Just for a little bit until I get like supplies that I need. Trying to get through today. And then we have to deal with the bullshit of a winter storm soon. Isn't that gonna be fun? Cause my firewood collection has been an issue too. Cause apparently you can't put a demand or a production limit on firewood for some reason in this game. Like I can request it to a storage area, but they won't do it. They won't give a fuck. Taking all this. Take these too. I'm taking all that. Confirm. Hey man, if I gotta sell stuff to buy stuff, that's just how it works. Winter's gonna suck, but I mean, I got carrots in a greenhouse. That should be herbs. Did we just run out of medicine? What? How? Oh boy. People might die. That might happen. Winter's here. So we're starting the winter at about 1360 for food. And then by the end of it, we're going to be back to 0. So that'll be fun. A little bit of starvation never hurt anybody. It should be done, dude. Let's get this extractor built. And it should have power, because there's like wind turbines and transformers right across the road here. This game is hard, though. Like, if you're planning on playing it, I'm telling you, it's not easy. Like, I play these types of games all the time. And if I tell you it's difficult, it's difficult. It's like, if it's difficult for me, it's probably going to be even more difficult for someone that maybe doesn't play these types of games all the time. Like, usually I play the more casual end of, like, micromanagement and resource management games. But sometimes I dabble in these ones. I mean, if I beat Frostpunk, I think I'll survive. Right. We did complete, like, a run. I had a successful run. Like, I have technically already beaten surviving the aftermath. This is just an increased difficulty run. And I just want to prove to myself that I can do this one. So this is metal. Metal scrapping. That'll be going. With the big, giant magnet from Brave Little Toaster.
There are survivors at the gate.
That's a good reference, Underdog. Usually your movie references don't make sense, but that one did make sense, and that one was a good one, because that's a good movie. I know, and it's on Disney Plus right now. What are you doing? Why are you watching my stream when you could be watching Little Toaster Goes to Mars? You could be doing that instead. And I wouldn't blame you, okay? That movie kind of slaps. It is, the songs are very catchy. I grew up on that shit. I grew up on Brave Little Toaster. It is one of my favorites. I've got, like, it's probably not the best series of movies. And it's probably not the best, like, thing. But I like it. It's catchy. I like it a lot. It's got that, you know, when you're a kid and you watch something growing up, it becomes, like, nostalgic and just part of your childhood and part of your life. So for me, Brave Little Toaster is like one of those things. And I guess Aladdin. I mean, Aladdin is still my favorite Disney movie. It just is, like, as far as animation and stuff goes, it just is. And I was trying to think, I thought about it for a while. I was like, do I like Aladdin? Or do I just really like Robin Williams? That's the question I had to ask myself. I was like, am I just liking this movie more because Robin Williams is in it? Because there's nothing wrong with that, but is that enough reason for it to be my favorite? Because I don't think... I mean, there's more reasons than that. Anyway. Sorry, I ended up ranting and I didn't mean to. If you want to hear me talk more about movies, you can spend 10,000 points on a DVD showcase. Don't forget. And there should be new rewards today, because it's the start of Dogtober, officially, with my schedule being back to normal. There should be new redemptions somewhere in there. And a new, like... Oh, I didn't even start the challenge. Thanks for... I just reminded myself. I didn't even... I have a point redemption challenge thing. That I didn't even click start. I totally forgot to click start on it. Here you go. Manage rewards. Click start, Underdog. Duh. The challenge has begun! You've got 11 days. Should have been 10, but yeah, I'll give you a bonus day because I fucked it up. You can build hype. That'll give you something to just waste your channel points on. Not for any reason, but for fun. Just gotta have a little bit of fun every now and then. Thank you for redeeming hydrate, though. I'm drinking coffee. It's just French vanilla, but it's you know, French vanilla is the standard classic of coffee, I think. Like, it's not exciting. It's not an exciting or fantastic flavor, but it's like a solid. French vanilla is like a solid B in terms of coffee flavors. Like, you know what you're getting. It's vanilla. Nothing fancy. Not extravagant. But I'm drinking it for the caffeine more than for any other reason. I do love coffee, but French vanilla is not like special or one of my favorites. I was just like, listen, I need caffeine. I need caffeine. I don't have a choice. So yeah, you can just spend your points on building hype if you want to. You can spend your points on other channel point redemptions. Or you guys could help me figure out some new ones. I had some ideas, but I feel like sometimes people don't use the ones that are there. So that, like, makes me not want to add new ones. Because I'm like, there's ones there that nobody uses. Nobody's asked me to, like, name anything in this game. Nobody uses the Chewbacca thing anymore. Like, literally, people just don't use the channel points. Maybe they're hoarding them up. I don't know why you would, because there's nothing worth it. I don't have any prizes for you.
My pleasure.
Okay, so we got some clothing from her. There's a quest here. There should be a side quest somewhere. Or do I have to click on it?
A colonist has managed to get a small amateur raid.
This is the only one I'm seeing.
As the vaccine is
I guess this is the side quest. Okay. I understand. My food shouldn't be hit too hard by the winter because I have so many greenhouses. Look at it! I got 1 carrot. I have grown 1 singular carrot. What is my... Production is only 7. For tools? But it's like they're not transferring metal. There's metal right here, though. Thank you for your contribution to building height. See, it wasn't that difficult, was it? It wasn't that hard. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Trying to make the channel just a tad bit more interactive. Give you something to do if you're not lurking and you're bored of this game. Because I'm not stopping. We're playing this. We have a guaranteed next run, too. So I got the DLC, and no matter what happens with this run, whether I fail or succeed, the next run is a DLC run. It's like, that's already the plan. So there's going to be lots of surviving the aftermath, whether you want there to be or not. It's already booked. Alright? We can't cancel the show now. But that's okay. I like suffering, apparently. I'm into the Hellraiser type pain, and pain equals pleasure, right? That's the way of the Cenobite. And I must embrace it. I did watch that Hellraiser movie this weekend. And, it's good. It's good. It's not perfect. It's good. I don't want to talk too much about it, because I feel like I'll end up spoiling it for people that haven't seen it. But I'm telling you, as a fan of Hellraiser, I think it is worth watching. I feel like if you are a fan of Hellraiser, or maybe just the character of Pinhead, just watch it. Don't have any preconceived notions of like, oh, Pinhead's a girl now. Don't be like that. Just watch the movie. Just watch the movie. Just watch it. Don't be like, oh, it's on Hulu, it's gonna be low budget. For the budget that they had, I think they made the best movie they probably could have. I mean, there's things I would have done. I would have made a very different movie than the one that they made. But that's just me wanting to do certain things with Hellraiser. That's just me liking certain aspects of Hellraiser that are clearly not present in that movie, and I kind of understand why. But that's about all I'm gonna say about it. It's October, Halloween's on the way, so it was a perfect time for a new Hellraiser, and it's the last thing I'm gonna say about it. It's better than most of the straight to DVD ones. Like, it's better than Inferno. It's better than Hellworld. For sure. Without question. It's better than Judgment. Judgment's the worst one, in my opinion. Inferno's up there. Like, in terms of best and worst Hellraiser movies, I think 1 and 2 are the best. Without question. And then probably Hellseeker, and then this one. This one's, like, the 4th best. You liked it? This one's like the 4th best in the series, which is a good place to be. Like, I didn't expect it to be better than the original Hellraiser. I don't know if you could do that, because that's what it is. You, like, that's what you're comparing and expecting it to be.
What's up? You got it.
You, like, just have these expectations of it to be that, and it wasn't ever going to be. Oh my god. My phone is going off the chains, dude. It's like the 30th anniversary of Mortal Kombat, and Ed Boon keeps teasing things, but he's not actually putting anything out. Rude. He's like, there might be a new one. It's like, yeah, we know. Just release it. Just release the game, that's all I want. Release the Kraken! The colonists are gathering to have a
Small
feast.
group of colonists have come up with an idea.
Okay. We'll have a small feast. Let's not go crazy. It's still winter, people. We can't be wasting all our food in the middle of winter. Let's collect some materials over here. Just don't have workers now. It's all the people that worked in these farms. Can't they move over and work here? That's what I don't get. I don't get, like, why I can't just transfer one job to another in this game. That would be really helpful for me to do. There's no, like, job management menu. Waiting for available workers. Bro, I have, like, 265 people. Somebody's got to be doing something. Okay, let me pause for 2 seconds. Where's that tent I put down? I don't even know where I put that. Thought it was over here, but maybe it wasn't. Somewhere in here there's a tent. Okay. Because I think we should be able to get a shanty somewhere away from these extractors, because that's only gonna create problems. We just have to spread heat. Spread the heat! Because I have metals now. We solved the plastic and metal issue. Concrete, I think, is coming back slowly. People are freezing and getting sick. My medicine is a problem now. I can produce medicine, but only at a certain rate. We got herbal medicine, we got herbs. Okay, so what if I click on my lab? And just produce this. Wait, this requires soybeans? Do I have soybeans? I know I have a supply in the farm, but I don't know if I have soybeans in a greenhouse. I have oil. What is this? Peanuts? I have peanuts. Does that count? Guess we could switch to a soybean in here. I don't know why you would need soybeans. These are carrots. Soybeans create medicine? How does that make sense? There's soy in everything, Underdog. I mean, true, I guess. can't afford the specialist. Just can't afford it. Upgrade separator. Don't need that. Can't really do anything with it. Energy consumption for the water pump. I think I only have like one of those pumps. Pump it up! Big Papa Pump! Let's go! You're saying that's a deal? You think that's a deal for me? I just saw the price of your fun boxes. You're insane. You're insane, sir. Sir. Listen, I know times are tough. And climate change is hitting hard, but listen. Do me a favor. And take my useless garbage. And give me stuff I need. I think I actually should buy that cow back, but because I bought cows at one point and then they died in the winter, so it's risky to have cows because apparently they can freeze to death. I don't know how my chickens are doing. I imagine my chickens are doing the same, and it's just too expensive to like really invest in cows if they're just gonna die. It's just they ain't cheap. It's like buying a car and then crashing it. I can't do that. It's like buying an expensive car and then using it for a demolition derby. You know, it would be funny for like a jackass stunt, but in this game it's just not. Not gonna be great. Winter is upon us. I know. I can tell. Here, this will give you something to do, though. For water. 30 degrees here. The weather here's been really warm. Like, really, really warm. At least we got one worker out of the two. I'll take it. We're having a warm fall, which I like. I hate the cold winter. Or, I hate cold weather in general. It's just not fun for me. I don't see how people prefer winter over summer. Being cold sucks. It's way easier to cool yourself off in the heat than it is to warm yourself up. Like, it requires so much more effort. That's been my experience living in New England. I'm kind of over it. I've had my rough winter storms. I've been through, like, in the area that I live, we've had like record-breaking like winter storms. Like we've had the 6 feet of snow. We've had sub-zero temperatures for weeks. We've had crazy high winds. I mean, my state's famous for the highest wind speed recorded ever. That's actually one of the things that's happened in my state.
My pleasure.
We'll go collect these tools. I don't know where you were going, but we'll pick these up. We'll pick those up.
Huh?
Eh? This guy just finished
Mission
too.
complete. Can do.
Bring that medicine back to me, because apparently my medicine is low too. I've driven on like super icy roads where my car was sliding side to side. It's just, it's not for me. I'm good, man. It's scary, especially in my area where there's roads that just don't even have like lines or guardrails or lights. Okay, it's like the middle of nowhere. Super curvy, hilly roads, like the worst to drive on in the winter. It's just not. It's like if it's summer forever, I'm cool with it. It's yikes. Ooh, hey Corey, how was your meetup? How was New York? What is Goga's like in real life? That's the real question. Did you go to the Comic-Con? Or were you just there to like meet up? Because New York Comic-Con was this weekend too, wasn't it? All the cons happened at the same time. You did the Comic-Cons. Okay, that's cool. I wasn't 100% sure if you were just going to meet up with people or if you were actually going to the con. So that's cool that you went to the con. Did you see Todd McFarlane? Todd McFarlane was there. Todd McFarlane was at New York Comic Con this weekend. Did you see Todd McFarlane? The creator of Spawn, who's working on a Spawn v Batman comic series now, which is super sick. The artwork is so cool, dude. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's Batman with Spawn's cape, like the living cape, and oh, dude, it's so sick. It's like, that just makes perfect sense. Batman wears a cape, Spawn has a cape. Why not mix them together? It's really cool. There was a few people you saw, but you didn't know. Oh, you didn't do any panels. Oh, okay. Did you see Nathan Drake?
One of the colonists has been acting off.
There was a couple people from the gaming world, right? Mm-hmm. Couple people from the gaming world. Because all the cons happened at the same time. They had Comic-Con, TwitchCon. TwitchCon went great. TwitchCon, nothing bad happened at TwitchCon. I'm winking. Can you tell that I'm winking? TwitchCon was great, and everybody's fine, and they're definitely not going to face hundreds of thousands of dollars in lawsuits. Yikes, dude. Holy. Really glad you decided to do Comic-Con instead. I am too. I'm glad you're safe and well. I'm glad that it went good for you, because it was not the experience for a lot of people at TwitchCon. I'm not one to dig too much into drama, but sometimes things happen and I have to pay attention to it because it's like free joke material. So I literally wrote a joke about it, which I feel bad about, but that's my job. So someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to make fun of more the situation than anything else. The lack of accessibility. Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. I was thinking more about the safety guidelines for Twitch, because things happened more so than what you may know. Like, things happened. People did things to other people at TwitchCon. There was a fight. There was harassment from a very popular streamer to random people, and Twitch promoted it like an event. So that was that's a lawsuit right there. Somebody just pushing people, which apparently is entertainment now. That's harassment and assault. It's a crime. And then somebody got seriously injured. A couple people. Four people got injured at one thing, and the one thing stayed open the whole time. So that's a lawsuit. So I'm glad Twitch spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on that event instead of the revenue split for creators. You've seen the Twitter. Did you did you see the girl dislocate her knee in the foam pit? Because that was a thing that also happened on the same day after the girl broke her back. Yeah, Adriana Chechik broke her back in two places at TwitchCon. She's a former adult star, very popular on Twitch, and she dove into the foam pit, and it was like a foot deep with one layer of foam. It's not even her fault. You are supposed to be able to jump into a foam pit. The recommended depth, 8 feet, by the way. I looked it up. The recommended depth of a foam pit for that situation is supposed to be 8 feet deep. It was 1 foot deep. One layer of foam blocks with concrete underneath. There's not even like a padding between the concrete and the foam. It's just loose foam in an area. And it's not really her fault, but yikes. There's a whole Threads thing that you read, and you were like, I have to go somewhere else. Yeah, cons just aren't my scene. I've done PAX 3 times. I'm not like obsessed with comics, so I don't think I would do Comic-Con personally. But I mean, Comic-Con's become bigger than just comics. Like, there is a ton of stuff at Comic-Con, and I get that. But it's just not for me. I'm glad that you went, Corey, and had fun. That's awesome. Meeting people is the best part. Like, I went to PAX, I got to meet some big YouTubers. I've met Markiplier, I've met, like, Boogie2988. I met the Creatures back in the day when the Creatures were a big thing. I've met, like, some really cool creators, like Gassy Mexican and Eat My Diction, and, like, the old school, like, YouTubers and early Twitch creators. Like, that's the best part. And then meeting people I knew online. Like, that is the best part of cons, without a doubt. Meeting people that you can only communicate with online, like meeting friends, meeting fans, meeting creators, that is the best part. Everything else, just not worth it. Because in my experience, PAX East was waiting in line. It was literally just waiting in line. I could send these people out back to do the quest. Well, we gotta do this distress signal quest today. Maybe just for currency, because I cannot afford a specialist right now. I don't know what's going on with my trade, but I think I do need iodine, right? Because my medicine is low. Ugh, They know I need it, and then they increase the price. It was worth it because you got to see your friends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is worth it. And New York's not like super far away for me to go to. Like if I wanted to, I could. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive for me. Which isn't terrible. Or I could just take a plane and it would be like an hour. Probably an hour flight to New York City. I could do that if I wanted to. I gotta be careful of how many of those rare metals I'm selling, because I do need them for components.
Yes?
I just gotta keep an eye on that. Okay, so let me
Shoot.
try to get there. Is this guy carrying anything? Yeah, he's bringing back the guns.
What's up?
Okay, and then we have to find something else over here. Oh, I was gonna demolish that. But I think it requires another settler, doesn't it? I can't just like demolish it and rebuild something. I have to do one or the other. Rare metals way up there. What if I just click on this now?
Okay.
9 turns away, dude. You've developed crowd anxiety? Yeah, some people have that. Or I feel like part of the problem is, for most people, you have like this self-conscious thing about being different on stream than you do in real life.
Received a message from a life support outpost about a recent
Some people are
breakthrough
not the same.
While building a bunker, it is necessary to remember that the human psyche
On
does
stream?
not cope well with forced confignment.
And in real life.
With limited free time, people still yearn for.
No, I'll take the resources. Just like, have you seen? This guy was like, well, I can make life easier, or I can just give you a ton of shit that you're desperate for. I was like, no, I'll take the stuff. Give me the stuff. I'll take it.
We've made a new discovery.
Yes, and then other people just don't like big crowds. I understand. I get that. I mean, I'm kind of used to it.
Found something.
Just like living near a city, and
Yes.
what just happened? It was on the screen for like 1 second, and then he stepped out of it. What? I don't know what happened. Maybe I clicked the wrong button. Obviously, I didn't mean to do that. I need to complete that quest. I guess we just have to wait another day or something for him to be ready. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have I don't have a fear of crowds or stage fright or anything like that. It doesn't faze me. But I completely understand with people who are uncomfortable in that situation. I totally get it. You know. And if you're with, like, somebody else in a crowded area, getting lost is always a fear, like, or getting separated. You're like, oh, man, I just don't want to be separated from my friends. And you turn around and they're like way far away, and you're like, oh shit. Yeah, I don't personally have that issue, but I get it. I get why it's a fear. And I think they might be related. Like, a fear of crowded places I feel like is somewhat similar to stage fright. It's just this anxiety of being in a situation where you are not in control. I think that might be part of it. What's up, Jehudi? But I'm glad you got through it, Corey. I really do hope you had a good time. Jehudi, you didn't get into the beta, did you? Because today's the last day of that Street Fighter 6 beta. Taylor streamed it last night. We were hanging out with my good friend Taylor. You didn't even try to get in? Yeah, me either. I was like, I'm just not... I was like, I'm probably not going to get a code, so it's just not worth it. But I imagine Street Fighter will have an open beta soon. They haven't posted a date, but I was like, it'll be soon. There's no way it's not going to be soon. Like, if they were smart, they would just... If this beta was that as successful as it was, and it seemed like it was working. Like, everybody was connecting and playing, and, like, that's kind of
What's up?
big
What do we have here?
for betas, for them just to work. So what do they want me to do? Scan this sector here? I have 8 survivors waiting. I need housing for 8 people. I can't afford that. Hello? I put a tent down today, and I don't know where I put it. I am trying to find this tent, and I... Like, where the hell? Where did I put that tent, dude? I thought it was over to the left. I thought it was, like, over here somewhere. But I don't see it. Because I need to upgrade that tent. Someone's just living it. It's just like everybody's got a house and this one dude is just homeless on the street.
We have bandits at the gate.
There has to be an open beta. There, like, literally has to be. If they want the game to be successful and run smoothly, there has to be. Because that was a closed beta. It's not a true network test. That's usually for, like, major bugs and stuff, right? That's usually why they do that. Prepare for battle.
An unusually aggressive group of bandits march...
No, I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't know where that tent is. I'm like scouring every inch of my colony. It's too big. My colony is now at the point where I can literally no longer keep up with what is going on. I'm actually feeling very overwhelmed today with just how much shit there is to do. Constantly. With 270 people. This is the most amount of people I've ever had. And it definitely feels that way. It's like more people you think would be easier to deal with because they're doing stuff for you. No, it's not exactly that way. More people, more problems, you know? More money, more problems. Have to build a burner here. My winter is over, that's good news. Winter is long gone. And the woodchuck came out and told us that There was probably 9 more weeks of winter or something. Let's give a shout out to Corey real quick before I forget. If you want to go follow my friend Corey and you're not already doing so, I think everybody here already is, but you should just go check out She's Corey Bear. Great streamer, good person. We support each other. We support each other! Everybody's infected! Whoa. I don't have antibiotics. I barely have medicine. Oh my god. Herbs can only grow... Okay, so here's my problem now. In order to make my own medicine, I need herbs. Herbs can only grow in greenhouses. So one of these greenhouses has to go back to herbs. I think it's gotta be the soybeans. But the problem is I need soybeans. Like, I actually need soybeans to make medicine, apparently. I don't know why that's what I need, but that's what they're telling me. Maybe just another farm somewhere. There's like no space to put a farm. I've used up all my farmland. Maybe up here, I guess. You can't stop playing Vampire Survivor? Is it like this at all? Do you know? I haven't played that one. I don't really know much about it.
Your command? Consider it done. Not going to happen.
This just needs to be connected. How much power does this require? 7? I'll get like 1 wind turbine would do. It's a runner type game where you shoot things and level up. It's a roguelike. Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about it. Sorry. I'll have to look into it. Roguelike can be fun though. I gotta buy these antibiotics. I don't have a choice. Like, I literally have to buy all of these. I can't afford all of these. I'm never gonna have money for a specialist, ever. Just not gonna happen. I'm just gonna be a broke boy forever. Okay, how many houses do I got? I can have 9 more people. Let's go! There they are. Come on over, baby. Have you streamed it? I don't think I'd seen you stream that game. It sounds familiar, but I don't actually know what it is. Maybe I know somebody else that's played it? Like, I've heard the title before. I've heard Vampire Survivor before. But I don't know if I've ever actually seen the game. Maybe if I saw it, it would make more sense. Probably what I need to do. But I don't know if you heard about my week or my weekend story. I'm having the time of my life. Holy cow. Holy horses. I took a picture of a horse. Did you see the picture of the horse I took? I met a horse, guys. I became friends with a horse. That is what happened. I actually became friends with a horse, okay? That is what happened in my life recently. That's such a good picture. The two pictures back to back, those are so good. Maybe I'll post them in Corey's Discord so she can see what photos I'm talking about. You got a pet section somewhere, right? Pets are people too? Yeah, I'll just throw it in there. These two pictures back to back are just like perfect. There you go. I got an in-action shot. That was a difficult picture to take, dude. They were moving. They were cruising. I saw mini horses. I saw ponies. Not the same thing, by the way. I saw regular horses. I saw big ones, little ones. What is this? It's I went to a state fair. It's just like a little race, obstacle course type thing for horses. It's just a cute little event. They like just have people ride their horses around and stuff. Like an obstacle course. But there was all kinds of I saw mini horses. Those mini horses I saw were literally the size of dogs. Like, I'm not even joking. They were like the size of a dog. I've never seen mini horses that small before. Maybe I don't even know if I've seen a mini horse in real life before. I thought mini horses, I thought miniature horses were just ponies. And they are not. They're two different things. What's that horse's name? I don't know. I feel like they told me and I either didn't hear them or I don't remember, because I have no idea what the horse's name is. That's a regular horse. The action shot is the mini horses. The close-up shot is... It literally came over and, just sat in front of me. I was like, hey, how's it going? I was just sitting there watching it, and it came, literally walked over to me. It was so funny. I was like, hey, how's it going? I was talking to the horse. I was like, how's it going? I became friends with a horse. It's pretty cool. I saw bunnies. The only thing they didn't have was birds. There's bird flu going on in my area, I guess. So out of safety, they didn't want to have birds. So they didn't have birds.
Quest complete.
Wow. I just got so much shit from doing that side quest. We gotta be doing more side quests, man. We had a population of 281 people. And out of the 280 people, 194 are apparently working. Are they though? It's like, are they though? You say that, but I don't believe you. You say they're working, but are they actually? This must be an East Coast thing because of the bird flu? I don't know. I've heard it's pretty bad though. I think I saw a thing about it on the news. It's just spreading way faster. They need to get it under control. And it's killing chickens and ducks and stuff, so That's what I think they would have had, like chickens, ducks, and then the Thanksgiving like big turkeys. They probably would have had turkeys at the state fair. But that was the only thing they didn't have. I saw everything else. I saw sheep and goats and pigs and horses and cows. They had 3 different kinds of cows. I saw beef cows. I saw milk cows. I saw steers. I saw the ones that make chocolate milk. I told the lady a joke, and she was not happy about the joke that I told her. Like, there was a staff member working there at the farm, or at the fair, and she was like, just watching people, or something, I don't know. She was like in the barn with the cows. And I walked in there, and I looked at the brown cow, and I said, "That's the ones that make chocolate milk." And she was like, "No?" I was like, "Yeah? Duh." So stupid. I'm like 5 years old in real life. I literally, you know what I did too about the mini horses? I told somebody a joke about the mini horses. I was like, those are real horses. They're just really far away. And the security guard was just like, no. I couldn't help myself, okay? There was material in front of me. I had to use it. Worm. I wasn't even reading that riddle. The riddle is a worm. I think. Pretty sure it's a worm. Doesn't matter. I don't need that. I don't need that. I need... We have concrete now. We have components now. I should be able to build... These got built, right? Okay. So we should be good on water next time. We gotta make this so that this is connected. And then next time I have a heat wave, we should be fine. I think my storage is maxed out. I might need another storage thing for water. Oh, Geekat, you play this game now, right? Make sure your storage is far away from contamination. Because I know you're still early game. Water storage can become contaminated and get everybody sick. So, just make sure it's near, like, a clean area. That's the only thing for water storage that you need to be careful of. But I'm in late game now, so pollution's gone. Pollution is gone, other than the pollution I'm creating with the extractors. Bam, 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 okay, we're waiting for these two to heal. We're waiting for this person to have action. And then... might as well get this durability. That winter didn't hit me as hard as the other ones did, and I think the greenhouse has really helped with the situation. We're not starving. That's what matters. I'm actually getting back to where I need to be in terms of supply, too, which is kind of crazy. Just been working on fixing things, even when they don't want me to. I know think I know we're gonna need another concrete extractor, but I don't know where to put it. I don't see a supply anywhere. Maybe up here, but that's kind of close to my farm. I don't want it to be too far away. Like, I don't want it to be out here in the middle of nowhere, but that actually might be my only place to put it. Oh, this here? Wasn't this where I was gonna put it? Earlier, we talked about this, and I was like, there's a house right there. That's the problem. Because they spread pollution. And this means people would get sick. Plus, this is only 56%. This one's 37%. This one's 32. Is there a higher percentage somewhere? 76. Like, the good ones are way out. The good ones are way in the middle of nowhere! That would take me forever to get to! And at least it's concrete and not something I'll need like constantly every 5 seconds. Concrete's for advanced construction. That's about all it's used for. Did we have any dead animals anywhere? Don't think so. Nothing's attacked me in quite a while. Oh, I think we're done with that. I think we're done with that. Okay. Click here.
Shoot.
You
Roger.
come home.
Yes?
Well, where are you?
What's up?
You still gotta get there.
Sorry, can't
4
do
more
that.
turns for you. Well, I don't think I'm gaining a specialist anytime today.
Mission complete.
They're just too expensive. Like, I feel like their price went up or something. No. It's a scientist anyway. It's like the one that I don't need. I need scavengers. I need scavengers to get me supplies. And my my life support's almost at 50%. Woo! We're almost halfway to the end, maybe. Help! Help me, I've fallen and I can't get up. Alright, coffee's finished. I take my time drinking my coffee. I feel like if I drink coffee too fast, it gives me the hiccups or something. But also, I'll drink coffee slow. I will take my time on a cup of coffee. I'm in no rush. I only need like 30% of my brain right now. I think we can actually save here. This is a good save point. Because things are back to a good standing. In terms of numbers, we're about where we should be. I don't have a large supply of medicine, which seems like that should be my next focus. But we just got a trade for it. And I mean, I'm trying to make medicine. It just is requiring soybeans. Apparently are not growing as fast as they should. What is the growth rate of a soybean? The game should tell me. Ah! Hey! That was rude. I didn't have to do that. You hit my water supply, you son of a gun. One meteor came out here. Slapped my ass. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're good. We're just gonna fast forward for a little bit. And I did save, so don't worry about it. Don't worry. Be happy.
Ready. Yes.
We need clothing and tools and medicine. Clothing, tools, and medicine in the world. So, let's see. We'll just click on it because it's faster. There's parts here.
Of course.
I'll take those.
Reporting in.
And then, should I demolish this thing? Because I keep forgetting to.
All right.
Maybe I should. It's at the point where if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it now. This action cannot be reversed. I don't need the technology. So now, this should be a free territory where I can build another outpost. Is there a line here, or is this all one? You see what I mean? Sometimes it's hard to see the border. There is a line there, but I can barely see it. If I'm hovering over a territory, it should just be highlighted like the green ones. It should just be highlighted automatically. That would be a nice like quality of life thing that they could add. Just visually so I know where the hell the border is. It's kind of important to know what supplies are in the territory. I kind of need to know. I could probably remove this one too and get the fun boxes. Because we don't have a whole lot of entertainment. I'll take this iodine. I don't have a whole lot of entertainment. I have a high demand for entertainment. And part of the problem with this game is this is about your limit. Like, there's not a lot of options. I think I have another unlock for it. Nope. No, I don't. I mean, I guess I'll just have to build another bar. I don't know where I would put it. This requires water too, doesn't it? It makes it a little bit tricky. There we go. Memorials are cheap, though. Not a lot of people have died in this playthrough. Believe it or not, I actually haven't had that much death. Most of my death has been old age. A couple people died of like dehydration during one of my winters, because in the winters the lakes freeze over and that'll halt these water collectors. So that happened like earlier, but since then, not a lot of people have just like died randomly. And I think you need dead people to have a memorial really be worth building. Could have more shrines. There's a shrine there. I don't know if it has like an area of effect. Like the entertainment is just, they just go there and then they're happy. What happened to this thing? Why is this broken? Who broke the burner pit? Why would you do this? Is there another metal supply? No way. There's no way there is. So this can be deleted. This can get deleted, and then that'll open up a space over here. We could probably build a house or something. Or tenement. Or maybe just a shanty. That's gonna open up work spots. Why are you not harvesting the soybeans? Why is there no limit on my potatoes? What? Didn't we set limits last time on all that stuff? Alright, maybe I did take them off. Because we were like starving. You remember that time we starved to death? That was cool. Soybeans it is. Dehydration and starving sucks. Yep. Not fun. Oh, hold on. I got a group of survivors here.
A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Can't really take in that many people right now, dude. My population is at 282. That is a new record. That's so, there's so many people. That's so many. That's insane. And they're working. Whatever the problems were last time, I think we've actually solved them. Now I just need to figure out what I have to do next. Flak. More flak. Because I've never actually had the clothing numbers work. I'm very convinced it is glitched out. I'm like 90% sure my clothing situation is just screwed up. We'll put a UFC cage over here, dude. Heck in a cell. What did they call it? A fight pit? Remember the fight pit? We're gonna have a fight pit in this game. There was a wrestling pay-per-view this weekend, and they had a match called the Fight Pit. It was basically a cage. They could have just called it a cage match. I don't know. What do I know? It's so dumb. Like, I get it, wrestling is dumb, but sometimes it's really dumb. Even to wrestling fans, they're like, okay, this is... If we could... You don't have to take everything seriously, but if you're gonna build up a gimmick for a match, at least have it make any sense at all. So I can know what the hell is going on. Because if I don't know what's going on, a random person, like a random casual viewer, is gonna have no clue what's going on. Like, if the wrestling fans don't understand the wrestling, that's not good. That's not good. It's so simple, man. Have a cage match. Why we gotta make something weird that nobody knows what it is? I challenge you to a match nobody's ever heard of before. It's like, what? Why? Huh? What's the point? What are the rules? We'll figure it out. We don't know. Alright, so this one's gonna be flak. And then I'm actually gonna build another tailor over here. Tinker Tailor Toy Soldier. Oh, there we go. There it is. I didn't put a burner pit over here. That was kind of goofy of me. Why wouldn't I do that? Because this freezes over in the winter, doesn't it? Don't your pipes freeze in the winter? Like, I know the water freezes in the winter, but I'm saying, don't the pipes also freeze over? I'm pretty sure they do. If they're not heated, that is. And I do have, like, upgraded radiators. Like, I don't actually need the burner pits, but I kind of am trying to force my firewood to happen, because apparently it's broken, too. I don't know. I keep requesting firewood, and it never actually happens. Like, there's a request here for 100 firewood, and nobody's doing it. And I don't understand. I don't get it. Did my lumberyard... They're not making... The fire, it's, this thing right here. It's been a problem for me, the logging camp. The logging camp is supposed to turn wood into firewood. But it's like, if it's not a winter storm, they don't do it. And don't understand why. I don't get it. My lumberyard is cutting down trees constantly. Like, we have a supply of... We did have a supply of wood. It went down, but... They were doing it. They were doing it for a while. Then they just kind of didn't do it anymore. They stopped. They were like, nah, I'm over it. They're like, yeah, I'm good. Got a hunting crew there. I had another...
There's a new quest of it.
I had another sawmill up here somewhere. And a forestry thing where they're planting more trees. Okay, so this extractor just needs to be powered now. Transformers! Robots in your eyeballs. I always put an outhouse out here because I'm like, it's gonna spread pollution anyway. Why not? Right? Like, why wouldn't you do that? It just makes sense. That's big brain shit, boy. Somebody has a fever. Somebody has a fever.
An old civilian airfield.
Plains of Sorrow.
In this region.
Visit the airfield. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do that. I mean, I guess we have to. I don't have a choice.
All done.
Are you actually all done though?
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. It's day 205. We have a population of 283. My previous records, if you care and you want to keep track, was day 233, population 224. So, we just have to make it like 30 more days. We have to get through the game at least 30 more days. And then I will have surpassed my previous playthrough in terms of length and, I guess, population. It's not, you don't really need, like, 1,000,000 people, but it is good. It's not like the most important thing to have like a large colony, but I explained it before as a buffer. The more people you have, the bigger of a like fall it is to failure. Because once everybody's dead, you lose. And if there's 280 people, it's not like they're all gonna die instantly at once. That's just not how the game works. So, like if I have a winter, we can afford some losses. And there's also, like, it's a double-edged sword thing where I now have so many people that I need to find a way to keep them busy, and I'm just running out of things for them to actually do. I'm, like, literally running out of shit for them to, like, do. Like, they need jobs. So we have to keep building stuff. I need fun boxes. That's good to know. Check on these. These look good. This looks good. This needs to be decontaminated. We got 10 chickens. We'll butcher 2. We have 10 chickens here. We'll butcher 2. At one point I had cows. Rest in peace to the cows that I spent like $1,000 on, and then they died like 2 days later. Yikes. We're having fun, I promise. I swear, is that is soybeans, right? I'm not crazy. That is the soybean symbol. Because this says it's halted, but maybe the harvest is just taking too long. Which could be a situation. That could be a problem. Let me see. Soybean yield is high, but the growth rate sucks. They just take forever to grow. I would like some currency though, man. I would like some money. If we could find a way for me to just sell stuff for a little bit. Because I need money. So that we can hire the next specialist. Because I do need a settler or an engineer. I'll take either or at this point. What can I sell though? Not really using all the oil. Yeah, that's another day. Somebody died of old age. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Speaking of death, is my cemetery full? Nope, not even close. I don't know if the cemetery recycles, because I feel like I've definitely had more than 9 people die. Like, I know for a fact we've had more than... I don't know our total death count, like, for this playthrough, but I know for sure it's been more than 9. There's only 9 bodies in there. I'm like, no, that's... I mean, the burner pit might be the... You know, they might all be getting burned up over here, so... They're just going away. There's no evidence. What? Dead bodies? What dead bodies? I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody's died. This is a perfect game. Nothing wrong has ever happened. Mm-hmm.
An old civilian air.
Yeah. Well, they're all busy. I don't know what they're doing, but they're all busy. This guy's taking forever to heal. Sometimes my specialists take forever to heal, and then they, like, refuse to heal. I don't know what's up with that sometimes. Hey, a scout? Alright. Well, you're the first person we got, so I feel like you have to be a settler. And we will take you and bring you over here where we had... What is this? 1 every 12 hours? We had tech points here,
Yes.
but I don't really need them anymore.
Right away.
So we're, instead of technology and unlocking stuff, we're gonna switch over to the fun boxes, which we do need for entertainment. I can buy some too, but they're overpriced. They're just, that's insane. They're so overpriced. Holy cow. I also just realized we wasted all our money on that. We hired that guy and that was my bank account. We'll just have to sell some guns. Let's go. That's cool. We do have a gunsmith right here. Love to see it. There is a gunsmith here. Apparently it needs to be repaired. I don't know what's going on. Everything's getting repaired over here. And a meteor storm's gonna wipe all that out anyway, so what's the point? You know? Why fix things if you know they're gonna get destroyed anyway? Cause that doesn't sound fun. Meteor storms as a catastrophe? Not fun. It just slows us down. What's the worst thing it could hit? My extractors? Probably. If my plastic extractor could, like, not keep shutting off, that'd also be great. I feel like that keeps happening. Ah. That'll happen tomorrow, right? We got a day to prepare. How do you prepare for a meteor storm? Yeah, if I put an alert, like an alarm on? Maybe, okay. Maybe when the meteor storm starts, then I'll turn the alarm on. Because I'm like, what? Realistically, what can you do to prepare for a meteor storm other than the alarm? It's not like they can use this bunker right now. It's not finished. It's not like they can... Like, they could run to shelter in their own homes, but a meteor can wipe out a home.
Mission complete. All right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, not everybody is a scrapper. That's why this is taking longer than it normally would. That's why you need scavengers, or I call them scrappers, but you know what I mean. The same thing. Scavengers. Oh, here comes the shower. Okay. Ooh, there's a game arcade. Alarm on. Meteor storm's happening. Now I can't watch everywhere on the map to see where we're being hit. That's the problem. can't, like, actually zoom out to see my whole colony.
The colonies received a message from an ecosystem outpost. Failing to ration a limited
Increase
water supply
pollution
can be
resistance or
life-threatening,
increase water
especially in an
storage
unpredictable
capacity.
world filled with deadly bacteria, pollution, and the
I don't think
constant
we have
disasters.
pollution near my water, so I guess I have to take the capacity increase. I don't have polluted water. That doesn't really help me, though. Like, I think we're fine on water storage right now. We're almost like maxed out on water storage. Can't really have much more. Do you see any meteors? Oh. See some... Oh. Fuck me, dude. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, that meteor. Oh. Okay. Oh. Alright, okay. I'm sorry I doubted you. Just be nice to me. You don't know where they're gonna hit. Ow. Did that just take out my crops? Yep. There goes my cabbages. I can't watch everything. There's probably stuff out here being hit. Ah. That's my mess hall. That's where we got all our food. Geekette, have you had a meteor storm yet? Because there's random meteors in the game. But then there's a meteor storm catastrophe. And this sucks. Because it just automatically breaks all your stuff. Just have to keep up with what it's breaking. Oh no. Not my power supply. They should be smart enough to like automatically repair this stuff, but I only have one repair team in my colony. Maybe I could use another, because we're at the point where I have like almost 300 people. Could probably get another mechanic maintenance, another maintenance. I don't think it matters where you put it because it's got a like a workforce thing that you use. Oh, those are cheap. The maintenance depot is cheap to build. I didn't realize it was that cheap. Wood and plastic. Oh. Okay, the disaster is over. Disaster averted. Besides the part where it hit my greenhouse right at the end. It was like, oh, and one more thing. This is like... Why? For what purpose have we done this? You've had only the one-offs, but not the catastrophe. Okay, well, you're luckier than me, I guess. I think that was my second one. A well has been destroyed. Which well? Well, which well? Where? Which one? Oh, this. Fuck! I need that. I don't think the meteor storms last too long, but man, if they hit something important, you are screwed. Hey! You said you were done! What the fuck? You said it was over! You said it was over! I'm gonna cry. It hit my wells again. Is this... So angry. I'm so angry that just happened.
Moving. How may I help? Right away.
So I think this is one fun box for 12 hours.
Outpost is now complete.
And now we're done. We're done with that. And the next person we get will guaranteed be an engineer for medicine. Because I know last time we did life support. So medicine is going to be next. I just go in order. It's easier for me. With my brain. I don't think it matters which percent happens first, because there's 4 of them, and as long as we get all 4 to 100 eventually, all that really matters. That's how you beat the game, and believe it or not, I am trying to somehow beat the game. somewhere along the path where this will end. It's not today. Definitely not today. We can call in those extra survivors, too. I actually do have room for them.
Check.
So let me do that real quick. Hello? We got all 10. Take them in. Let me just see. What the hell? Stop destroying stuff. I'm trying to play the game here. Yeah, I know some of these haven't been upgraded. Like these new shacks. Love Shack! Baby Love Shack! Out of plastic again. Son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. The claw! This says 71%. That's kind of wild.
Dr. Claw.
Mm-hmm. Put an outhouse in the middle of that. That'll give you all something to do. Look at them. They're like, what are we doing again? You'll figure it out. I think our population record was 285 so far. 285.
Mission complete.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I guess you're done. 2 days till the next specialist. Okay. Put trees there. Let's see. The hunting party. This still feels like it's processing. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force building got destroyed. That's a shame. My fish farm! How could you hit me right in the fish farm?
Yes. Huh?
She was close enough to 100% health. She was close enough, right? She's fine. She's fine. I'm not worried about it. I think we just have to sell. Sell, sell, sell. The markets and the stocks are telling me to sell, sell, sell. So that way we have some amount of money in the next 2 days. Is there anything you really want? No. How about you? No. They don't have any, like, I mean, they want components, but they're not willing to really spend too much on them. We'll sell half of these. Just gotta press the button a million times. Okay. So what haven't we picked up?
Uh-huh.
Tools, right? Can always use more tools. Tools and there's a cog for clothing and it's just still not enough. It's insane. Broken.
Can do.
We'll get that sturdy clothing out there. How about that? That sounds like a deal.
made a new discovery.
Yeah, we did. Arcade. Let's go. We can play Street Fighter 2 Turbo in this game. Right? Is that how that works? It should. That would be pretty cool. Pretty good. Someone's at the gate. The good guy or a bad guy? Oh, it's the good guy. Ice cream man. No, it's the scientist lady. I'm sorry. Hello. I'll take that iodine. That's the best thing she had to offer. I'll take it. Let me check my medicine numbers while we're speaking of such a thing. They're so low all the time. You think I could just make more medicine? Because this feels like it is not happening. And I thought it was. I thought we had a good supply of this shit. Is it 10 to 1? What is the limit here? 10 to 20 to 10? 20 to 10. And yeah, it says I don't have any of that herbal juice. I ain't got no juice. I need to drink it. Am I out of parts again? Damn it. I'm out of parts again. I could probably make another one of these though. Let me raise the limit to like 200 on this, and then I'll cop. Let's go to 225, and then I'll copy this. It requires components in plastic, and I don't have plastic. But I'll place it there. Because I don't really care anymore. How am I consuming 200 plastic? Doing what? Building that one thing? Repairing the one thing? I'm gonna buy some. I don't have a choice anymore. This is our new priority. Like 100%, this is our new priority. Just fast forward. You're just going to fast forward for a little bit. One day and 16 hours. Yeah. Sometimes in these games, it is okay to just sit and let it fast forward. As long as you don't do that for too long. But right now, we're just kind of waiting for certain things to happen, so it's okay. This guy's back. Is he 100%? Says he is. Let's go do that side quest, man. I know you're a fighter, but you should be able to have no problem here.
What you need? Found something.
Plains of Sorrow. That should give us currency at least. And I do have over 1,000 currency. I can see there's 4 digits here. Right above my camera. I'm blocking the research and currency, but I can see that there's about 1,000 of each, and that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Traders at the gate. Like, traders? They're gonna betray me?
Arrives at the gate.
30 happiness. People don't want me to trade. Okay. Nah, we're not giving you anything. It's like, they need our help. They're dying too. Man, my colony's savage, bro. They ain't helping nobody but themselves. And they're barely helping themselves, so... We got brawl pits out here, but nobody actually... Wait, nobody actually fights inside the brawl pits. It's kinda lame. Kinda lame. Should be able to harvest these soybeans. I don't have any workers on this field, and it's not telling me that I don't have any workers. That's a problem. What? Alright, new specialist. This is gonna be an engineer. So, what we do is we go over here to the engineer outpost. And once we have plastic, we can do that. I might be able to trade plastic at some point. Here, let me buy this from you. There, that worked out perfectly. I couldn't have timed that better if I tried, honestly. Because I want to have... I mean, I think last time we had only one engineer, and this time we'll get probably only one today. Maybe a second one if I'm lucky with the money. It's just not cheap, and it's just a process, and you have to rebuild this engineer outpost every single time, which I don't like. It's the only building that is consumed when you use it, and it's like, man, really? It just seems goofy. Why does the main quest building work differently than every other building? Just to be a bitch. Just to be, like, that much more difficult. It's literally the only reason. It's just to make it more annoying for you, the player. That's it. So once that's constructed, we'll be good. You want to fight me? You know, I could probably use more guards.
Doomsday cults are not unheard.
Now that I'm being attacked. I'll put the alarm on. But that requires plastic too. So I guess not. No guards right now. Bro, you shot off the road sign, and now nobody's gonna know which highway to get onto. It says it's east, but you know it's not. That's how all New England highways are. They'll say like north, but they're actually west, and they'll say east, but they're actually going south. It's very confusing. Because whoever built the roads didn't understand that you could just make all roads like pretty much straight. But the highways are like woo, like a curly straw. Alright, alarm's off. We're good. Everything's fine. Some people broke their legs. But that's just a sign of encouragement, you know? Break a leg, and that's what you want to hear. I'm gonna pause this. $294 people. We're basically waiting for the trade to come in. We're literally just waiting for that plastic trade. So, I think that's the 3-day one, is it? Is that the one that's going to take us 3 days in game? Because that's not cool. I don't want to wait that long.
Yes? What do we have here?
Quest complete.
Wasn't crazy on supplies. That was just a side quest to get supplies. That's all that was.
Sounds good.
It's not crazy, but he basically did like 4 things at once for me. He got parts, components, metal, and I don't know what that other thing is. Like a worm or something, like a jar of bugs or something. Some side quests are worth doing, and then other ones aren't, and it's impossible to know which ones are worth doing and which ones aren't. Because I did skip a lot of side quests in this run of the game, simply because I was like, this is not worth it. It's not worth, like, risking my specialist life for, like, 1 bag of supplies that I could get somewhere else. Sometimes it's just not worth it. I think that's part of the game. That's like part of the learning process of surviving the aftermath. You need to know like what the risks are of what you're doing. Because they don't tell you the rewards on those side quests. They don't. That's the difference between a quest and just like random scavenging, is it literally doesn't tell you. So you'll see it on the map, and you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least currency, if anything. Like, if you're not gonna get a supply, it'll be at least like $100 in game, which isn't much, but every penny counts, I guess. You literally have to wait for plastic right now. It's gonna be a long wait. God damn it. This guy has to heal.
Ready.
Maybe next run I'll have more guards. Because it's like, I probably do need more, but it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I wish if you clicked on this, it would bring me to the extractors. Because how am I going to remember where all these are? There's one here. I can't take anybody. We have no room.
Ragged bunch.
I'm sorry. We have no room. Do I have sunflowers? Where are my sunflowers? I had sunflowers in a greenhouse. is here. There's nobody working in it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the hell? No wonder why my medicine supply is so low. Nobody wants to grow sunflowers.
We've made a new discovery.
What does the arcade require to build? I'm just curious. 310 concrete! What? I can't even get that much concrete. That's above my pay grade, bro. That's literally above my limit, isn't it? What's my limit on concrete? I don't even know. My limit on metal is 500, so I'm assuming it's 500. It is 300. That's insane. Oh, let's raise it to 5. I mean, hey, let's be real. It's concrete. It's not something I need constantly. But it's something I need now. And then this is gonna be sunflowers. So apparently I'm not growing enough. I think I did at one point trade a little bit of oil too. But I was like, our medicine production's so slow that it won't matter. If things were better, I'd be more concerned. If that makes sense. I don't think it does. Don't be confused. I'll be confused for you. So we got tools here. I think I want to just go like clockwise. Let's just go clockwise because that way it's easier. Let's just go all the way up here.
Sure thing. What you need?
This guy's
Command.
almost done. This guy's coming back.
Yep.
This person is waiting to go here. This guy has to go all the way up north. Alright. Day 211. Population 292. I think eventually we'll break that 300 mark, but I don't have supplies to build shelters or anything anytime soon, so.
Reporting in.
Let me just. This guy says he's 100%, but the red bar, it looks like he's injured. Look, right there. Look at him. He looks injured to me. That's not 100% health. Why are you saying that's 100% health when we both know it's not? Why does the game choose to lie? I don't get it. Production speed of components. Well, that kind of only affects this one thing. And that still needs plastic anyway. And this trade will happen one day. You can take my eggs. Take my eggs away. We have to figure out what the heck you're gonna do.
What's up?
And you.
Shoot.
Well, there's fighters.
Right away. How may I help? On it.
Go fight. It said we would go clockwise. That's like directly north of me. What's funny is this new trade is going to probably come in before that other trade for plastic. So I'll have two separate things of plastic coming in, which is great because that's what I need. And why nobody wants to work on the extractors, I don't know. I don't know what everybody's doing. What? Why would I want to... What? You can name the building Joshua? What? Huh? I think that was a person. Wants me to name a person Joshua. I don't want to do that. I want to play the video game. Please? Thanks. Okay, cool. Logging camp is contaminated. Yeah, it do be. I didn't know where else to put it though. So I put it over here. Which was probably not the best choice, but hey, it gives me something to do. Right? In the middle of nothing happening. Oh, the engineer outpost might be ready soon. Can we get this engineer now? That would be great. That would, that's what we want. And then we gotta find a clear medicine one, which is, we'll see if that's gonna be difficult or not. Depending on the situation on my map. Oops, excuse me.
Mission complete. All right.
Okay. Let's see here. Right, we're looking for medicine. Does it directly tell me the numbers? No, it doesn't. Oh man, that is fun. I forgot that it absolutely doesn't. I think, isn't there an outpost in that sector anyway? Is this a separate territory? No more outposts can be built in this territory. I think it's talking about the territory it's in, not the one I'm looking at. So that makes it kind of confusing. It doesn't tell me the numbers ahead of time. So we have no idea if the territory I'm going to is the right one to go to. Wonderful! That's great! Oh boy! Hooray! Hooray for suffering! We're on day 213. I think that's a good place to save as well. So in the playthrough where I beat the game, right? We ended on day 233, had a population of 224, and I currently am on day 213, population of currently 290, but I think at one point we were at 291. So I think 291 is my record. Pretty sure. Trying to keep track of. Like, I want to know how many days and how many people I've had, just for my own personal, like, record of the game. I don't know the max people you can have. I have no idea what the maximum is. I also don't think there is technically a max day. Because you could play forever. But I think eventually you'd run out of supplies in the world besides trade. So, like, ultimately you'd end up just living off of trade alone, which sounds rough. So, going like 1,000 days in this game doesn't exactly sound fun. And I think eventually you'd get bored, too. You'd just be like, alright, enough. Next playthrough. I've tried to Google, like, that. I've tried to find out who's gone, like, who's lasted the longest, and I have not found that. And I don't know why, because I feel like that's kind of an interesting thing, like, to find out, surviving the aftermath longest day? Most days survived? Is that what I'm looking for? Most... I just want to see, like, why is there not an answer? Somebody said they've completed, like, challenges, but nobody's stating how long they've played the game. Like, what are the max days? I want to know. If anybody could find that out for me, I'd really appreciate it. So this is connected, it's just out of power now. I think I need a large transformer here too. Get that powered up, let's go. Power it up! None of these require plastic. For the plastic extractor. Oh my goodness. It's wabbit season!
3 colonists explained.
That gave me 5 pieces of meat. Thanks. I just got, like, chicken nuggets from McDonald's in the game. Basically what just happened. I don't see the point of that, but alright. We need those parts. Is this built yet? This got paused. But we got the plastic, so this can go now. Now we just need components now, which don't. Oh, there's some here, but it's like a day away. Components for they want some meals. They want food. We can give them eggs. And I need that oil. I need that oil. Sell it. Trade it. We're good. Sell it. Trade it. Twist it. Bop it. I should probably check. Let's check my harvesting. Do an overall check. I think nothing's like in growth right now. For some reason. So. Never mind. Why are you hungry? The food's right here. Food's right here. Just eat the food. The food right there. Why you don't eat the food when they're right there? Let's go! We're recruiting another specialist. We're recruiting another specialist. Now the question is, do I turn this one into a settler or an engineer? I think I have to do another engineer. I think we kind of have to, so that way I'm not stuck playing this game forever. It's like, so we can get through this run eventually one day. That would be nice. It would be nice to, like, beat it on the increased difficulty, because we're getting towards there. Like, I see the end in sight. I just know how long the end game grind for the engineers and the numbers and stuff is. We've done it before.
Mission complete. All right.
We did it before.
Ready.
These guys are almost here, and then we'll do a fight here. This guy, I don't know what he's exactly doing. Thought he had a plan. I think he's supposed to go out here and pick up these tools. I probably need these antibiotics out here too. Oh my god. Again? Again? Well, the good news is I think I have more food now than I've ever had before. The bad news is winter sucks. I gotta just buy firewood. not I just buy firewood? It'd probably be more efficient than me trying to produce it on my own, because my workers apparently are adverse to chopping down a tree or whatever. 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 Whenever. Make this guy an engineer. Okay, so defense. We need a little blue man, a little blue shield somewhere on the map. There's one like way out here, which would probably be the smart idea to do the ones that are far away. Because it doesn't matter where they are, it just matters what they are. And that's actually probably the best one I can do. And this guy's not even to where he needs to be yet. Got like 2 turns left till he's there. But that's 2 engineers in one stream. That's progress. I mean, my life support's at 66%. It could happen. I'm thinking about the numbers per days. If I do my math, if we're getting 2 per stream, and I put 2 on 1, that's 2% per plus 5, carry the 3, dial the rotary numbers. Ah, my head! I hate math. I can't do math in my head, okay? I have a math deficiency.
Your orders. Engaging
And
hostile.
this game is making me try to calculate like 4 different numbers at once. %. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good. We'll build it.
Outpost is now
I
complete.
think I probably would have built it either way. That's good. Just use a calculator? I wouldn't even know how to do it on a calculator. 0.71% per day to 100% is how many days? I don't know. I don't know how to do that on a calculator. I have no idea. I wouldn't even know how to go about doing that. We can raise our limits to 500. I think plastic has to go to 500. At this point in the game when I'm using it to repair everything. More late game, this should be at least 500. Yeah, a lot of this game literally just comes down to numbers. And just knowing when to have a big demand for something and stuff like that. There are websites that you can just put phrases into and it will turn them into math. That's cool, I guess. If you care. Sorry. It's my least favorite thing in the planet. Math. I hate it. Can't do it. I don't want to do it. I shouldn't be made to do it in a video game. It's my least part about this video game. What they should do, or what I need, is them to just give me an estimated time. Like, tell me how long this is gonna take. Don't give me the percentage. Just say, estimated time, so-and-so amount of days. And then I'll be like, okay, we're playing for another that many days. That would be that would just, oh my god. That would help me so much. That's done. We're gonna be done with research today. No more things to unlock.
An old nuclear power plant looms.
Do I want to do this side quest? Not really. Do I have to do it? Probably not. There we go. Where's the repair group? What are they doing? They're over there? Go back to the middle. Go back to the middle. Hey, it's our second winner of the stream. Woo! Let's go. It's winter time. So I could probably survive this if I turn the alarm on, but it's going to be like 5 days, probably. This is probably going to be a 5-day winter. This is going to be the longest winter in history. Watch.
There are survivors at the gate.
There are survivors at the gate. I don't have space for more people. We have 291 people. And you expect me to accept these people who are bringing berries, which is like the first thing you eat in the game? It's like baby food. I don't want the baby. They're bringing the Gerber baby food, which... Did they ever solve that problem? The baby formula situation?
Going.
Oh, this is cogged out too.
Yes.
This game, man.
Okay.
This is cogged out. I can't even do it.
What you need? Sorry, can't do that.
Well, that's what I want you to do. You have to do it, because I asked nicely. Quick! Harvest those cabbages before they're frozen. Dude, my medicine numbers are so bad, it's insane. The fact that we're not having mass death right now is weird. Like, realistically, somebody should be dying from sickness, just based on my numbers here for all that. Selling food in the winter is probably not the best idea, Underdog. Why would you do that? Arf, arf, ooh, I don't know, I'm a dog. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking buttons and pretending like I know what I'm doing. That's the secret to my content. It's all an act. Okay. Well done. I think, all the houses are covered in heat. And that's all that matters, right? I have so many burners. The radiators are more efficient, right? But then if you lose power, they're kind of gone. So I don't know. It's like it sounds good because then you're not using firewood, and so you don't really require that. But it's like if you lose power, you lose heat instantly, and then all your people are frozen. So, and it's very common to lose power because things can randomly backfire, and then there's magnetic storms and the meteors and all that good stuff. So, 93% efficiency. This is our second engineer today.
Outpost is now complete.
Outpost has been constructed. That's all about the main quest that's trying to get to the ending. So what we need here, if you can see these numbers in the middle of the HUD, the life support number is currently 68%. These all need to hit 100% for me to beat this increased difficulty. So we're at 68%, 43%, 40%, 65%. I think possibly we might be able to do it next time. If I like put 100% of my focus into engineers and specialists, we could probably do it. Because my supplies are good now. Besides medicine. Medicine is my current biggest issue. And I think if I make another medical lab, it's possible that we can fix it, but the medical lab is like one of the most expensive things to construct and work on. And it requires power and stuff. It requires a lot for it to work. I can't get it contaminated. Like, I just can't do that. I don't really know where the best place to put this is. Probably near a farm. Honestly, if I put a greenhouse up there, with like herbs and maybe sunflowers. That might be the way to go. Let's do that. Let's do a greenhouse up here. This is 85 plastic, 90 metal, 150 concrete, and 40 electronic. I don't even know if I have electronics. There's only one way for me to find out. I have to go to this weird ass menu. Yeah, we have none. The only way for me to really make them is with the factory, right? We should have rare metals to do that. This requires components. Ah. You need the components to make the electronics. I see. Okay. This is probably going to require water and power for that to work.
Yes? How may I help you?
That gives us something to do today for the rest of the stream. That gives us something to do. Why are these all double? 10 damage per 12 hours. More mathematics. Taking 5 more people. Because apparently we're allowed to do that. It says I can, so I'm gonna do it. Not that I need to. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. Today, earlier I was drinking a coffee, but now I am drinking the mango vitamin water. Refresh. This is one of the good ones that I like. It's like one of the 3 flavors that I actually like for vitamin water. And it's pretty good. Mango. Nice and refreshing. It's called Refresh. It's not quite Reality Star Says Something Self-Aware level of refreshing. But it's pretty good. That's what it said on the bottle. I'm not actually that funny in real life. I promise. But you're a comedian! I'm overrated. I'm overrated. Listen. Alright? I just say what everybody is thinking but afraid to say out loud. That's my brand of comedy right there. This is minus plastic. No, I need plus plastic. I needed plus plastic, not minus. Well, I don't really need plastic, but I don't want to give you stuff. The point is, I don't want to give that random person random stuff for no reason. Okay? I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm about. Ooh, there's electronics out here, but it's 10 years away. In 10 years, we'll get that.
All cleaned up.
Look, I still have this transport thing, right? Where's that transport thing?